What's going on, you guys? This is me, Kev, bringing you on a Strikepack tutorial. This tutorial going to be going over the brand new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War game pack that Collective Minds brought to us from my past, version 1.0.0. You see right here my only game pack, first slot, going in finally. Now, this is a doozy. I just want to explain a lot to you guys right now. This game pack has a bunch of stuff, and it has a lot more than any game pack that you must match in game. Now, going down the list one by one, and I already went through this game pack, previously before, off camera. I didn't make a video just before recording this, and I had to explain to you guys. Please, it's very important that you go through your settings in the game and then come back to here and make sure you match everything that they say to match. Menu, class, button layout, you guys already know. Lefty, Charlie, bumper, jumper, tactical. Just match whatever you play here. Your play style. If you play flip, you're gonna want to bring it here. Make sure it's flipped. If you play flip, hair triggers, both triggers. You guys already know what those are. Now, Activator. This is brand new that Collective Minds is bringing to us that they're probably testing out or whatever. This is Activator. You got default, pass through, and legacy menu. Now I'm gonna say, if you guys want me to go through this in its entirety in a separate video, which this honestly will take about 30 minutes to go over this Activator, but I'll be sure to have a link in the description that will take you to the MyPass website that Collective Minds has everything broken down. You can read everything yourself, but pretty much what the Activator is, it's like you're able to adjust completely any mods and do all your configurations, straight from the Strikepack itself with the controller still plugged into your console. You don't got to unplug it and plug it into your PC. Pretty much like having the convenience of like you can do with the Zen with the LED screen. Once you have the game back on there, you don't got to plug it back into your PC. Like on the Zen, you can completely do everything right straight from the Zen itself with LED screen. Well, this is the opposite. This is utilizing that same method, but with the Strikepack with vibrations and with the LED lights on the Strikepack itself and the LED light on the PS4 controller. I know it's real confusing. I know it's confusing, but like I said, if I get a ton of you guys requesting me to make a separate video just about this, I would do so. But I'll leave the link to the description and you guys could just go to it and read all about it and see how much of a headache it kind of really is. But I wouldn't say it's not necessary, but it's not necessary, at least to me. And I'm just gonna go through this game pack and explain why, because this is pretty much the same game pack like we always got, like with weapon AI and weapon profile features and stuff like that. Once you set your weapons and you understand weapon AI, activating weapon AI, you're good to go. You really don't need like this activator, but to each his own. Like I said, I'll still have the link in the description nonetheless. Block game rumbles off. You can have them on or off here if you wish. Stick layout, matching game, default, aim response, curve type. They only have standard right now, as you can see. Sooner or later they're gonna add linear and dynamic. I'm pretty daggone sure they will. Aim stick, minimum input threshold, I'm all default, so 10 is gonna be, 99 is gonna be for me, so just make sure you match that in game. I play 6.6. This is your sensitivity, important. Make sure you match in game. If you play invert, make sure you have it enabled. If you're a god. Now FOV, the field of view is bugged right now. It's only stuck at 80. 80 is default, so that's pretty good anyway, because 80 is default. Collective Minds, when it comes to MyPass and game packs, they do all their testing and all their first their first actions with default settings within the game. So they don't do no other custom stuff. That comes later on. That's like additional. They're gonna start adding that later on down the road. So if you play anything other than 80, I'm sorry. If you want to run this game pack, you're going to have to play at an 80. Because right now, like I said, it is bugged. And they're aware of it. They're going to fix it. Don't worry. Menu, class, global mods. You got slide cancel, shake reload. Shake reload is back. But you guys already know how I feel about that. If you're an OG, kind of feel like it's pointless. Slide cancel and shake reload. You're going to want to slide cancel, of course. Now, here are the primary. Here you have the primary and secondary. This is the weapon profiles. I would say leave these alone. Leave them at 0. They're as numbers because, like I said, I was testing stuff. So leave it at 0. And here for your primary, you could put whatever weapon you wish. They got every gun in the game right now. So for sake of video, I'm going to be going over the XM4 and MP5. Leave the values at 0 because the weapon AI and weapon profile is going to automatically detect the weapon for me in this video and for you, whatever weapon you're running. And you could test your recoil and stuff like that. I'll be going over in gameplay. Don't worry about it. Weapon profile features, weapon swap. Right here, I use manual. I know a lot of you guys use automatic. I like to use manual, and I'll explain in game like why I like to run manual. But pretty much manual, you got to activate it by touchpad and triangle, touchpad and circle. And then automatic, once you just press triangle to switch your weapon, is automatically going to switch it for you, the weapon profiles. Quick edit ADS anti-recoil is a must. Just set it right here. It's most convenient. I'll show you guys how to edit your recoil in game. If the weapon AI fails you or a certain attachment fails your recoil, then I'll show you how to quickly edit your recoil. Weapon profile features auto hold breath, disabled. That's for snipers. Weapon profile features fast reload, disabled. You guys already know how I feel about this. Here, I mean, if you guys have like fast reload, if you guys want to run fast reload, just make sure you have like tap to interact, tap to whatever setting you have in the game. Just make sure you put it here. But my advice to you, don't use fast reload. Just use like you just use the attachment in the game that enables you to reload quicker, because this is a headache. Trust me, it doesn't always work. It never have. Even like in BO4 Gamepack and like Modern Warfare Gamepack, so like it's always a headache. That's my advice to you. I always leave it disabled, so I'm not going to be going over this in the gameplay, just to save you some time, save you a headache. Disabled quick scope, so skipping that. Now menu class 3 primary aim mod. This is a primary weapon. I'm leaving it disabled, but you guys already know they got like the basic mods, you know, ping aim, hopping, strafe, rapid. So if you want to have any of these applied to your primary weapon, you can do so. This is just the activation, how you want this to be activated. Then you have it for the secondary as well. Same mods for the secondary, which red, which would be like the MP5, and then green would be XM4 in my case. Then you have another one right here. And again, for the secondary, just leave mirror primary. I'm leaving mirror primary. That's just going to copy whatever you have here. So I say you have drop shot, you mirror primary. It's going to put both drop shot, but I'm leaving it all disabled because I'm not going through that in this video. Menu class 7 aim assist. Enabled aim assist. Any ADS is going to activate the aim assist. Aim assist intensity 15, that is default. You guys already know 15 is like collective mind's favorite number, favorite intensity, favorite strength, to leave it at 15. Anything less, you're going to get weaker aim assist. Anything higher, you're going to get more screen shake. You're going to get very strong screen shake with maybe, you know, not changing the aim assist at all. So a lot of you guys think putting in a higher number, you're going to get like aimbot. That's not the case. That doesn't exist. Drift 0, menu class turbo mod. Now here they got the turbo mods. They got rapid jump, rapid melee, turbo jump, and all that jazz. Not going to be going over any turbo mods in this video, but if you want to experiment and use turbo mods, you can feel free to do so. Here's the turbo speed, so you can adjust, you know, how fast you want the turbo to be. It's pretty much like having turbo buttons. So you guys already know how turbo melee is. Menu class 9, menu class 10. These are pretty much paddle mods. So you got left paddle mods. You got tons of them here, and tons of them here for the right as well. But you guys know how I feel about having anything applied, any kind of mod applied to a paddle. Leaving it disabled lets you remap the paddles to any button. But if you have like a mod associated with it, let's say regular like that, just random mods, you're not going to be able to remap the paddles. So leave them disabled if you want to remap the paddles, like, you know, left X and right circle or vice versa. All right, that's it. I believe I went over this game pack in its entirety. And double check again. Primary is XM4. I'll be going over with an MP5. Again, always leave these at 0. If you're putting a weapon here, leave them at 0, because once you activate it, it's gonna automatically apply rapid fire if your weapon is like a semi-automatic. But I'm not. I'm running XM4 and MP5, and yeah, that's it. Now I'm gonna bring you guys to the gameplay. Alright, you guys. Now that I'm here in the custom games in Nuketown, my favorite map in the game. I know a lot of you guys don't like it. First things first, I want to say that I am on PS5, and again, I am using a PS4 controller with the Strikepack, the OG Dominator. Now, if you want to use a Strikepack or PS4 controller, you have to, and on your PS5 or your next gen console, you have to make sure that you are playing on the PS4 version of Cold War. Have to be playing PS4 version of Cold War. Does not work on PS5. You know, PS5 version until Collector Minds brings us a Strikepack for the PS5 controller. You know, that'll be a different case, a different scenario, and a different video. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into this. Going into the gamepad, you want to press and hold that left small black button back Strikepack. Click the right paddle. First LED slot. Light is green, indicating my primary. My primary I got in my hand is the XM4. Secondary MP5. Now you notice when I press triangle, it does not change color. It stays green. So it's permanently staying as my primary until I manually switch. So let's say I press triangle, switch to my secondary. I will have to manually hold the touchpad and press circle. Light changed into red now, indicating that I got my second. So now it knows I got the MP5 in my hand. By pressing circle, you get 2 vibrates. Now let's say I'll switch back to my primary. Hold touchpad, press triangle. You get 1 vibrate. The light is green. Now it knows I got my primary. If you have automatic, every time you press triangle, it will automatically switch for you, and you'll see the light change accordingly to whenever you press triangle. That the reason why I don't use that, I don't advise using it, but to each his own. But me, it's not for me. I tend to use more manual. It's because it has automatic has messed me up countless times. It has gotten me killed a lot. For example, let's say the Strikepack is on Strikepack is on red like this on your secondary, thinking I got the MP5, but in reality I'm running around and I'm not paying attention because I'm sweating. There's like 2v1 situation and all that jazz, and I got the XM4 in my hand. The light being red, I'm gonna have the MP5 recoil, so it's gonna be a completely different recoil pattern. You see that? Because the Strikepack thinks I have the MP5 with the secondary. So that's why I like to just do things myself and just and manually swap whenever I have the right weapon or whenever I feel is necessary. Now with all that out the way and explained, I got the XM4 right here. I'm going to ADS without moving any analog sticks and just test the recoil pattern for the weapon profile for this XM4. For my primary, wow, Collective Minds, you are gods. You guys are amazing. Look at that. We finally got the Gamepack, y'all. We finally got it. 2 weapon profiles. What more can you ask for? Now pressing triangle, switch to MP5, get an ADS, and shoot. Let's see the MP5. Look at that shit. 2 completely different weapons. We got 2 weapon profiles, primary and secondary. That's why I like to have the manual swap, so I could just manually switch to whenever I feel is necessary. Boom, and that's it. I'm good to go. Now I want to just explain and show you guys, and it works the same way. The quick edit for your recoil, for the anti-recoil quick edit feature. In case you using a certain attachment or whatever your loadout is, whatever your setup is, everybody's different. You know, whatever it is you are running, whatever attachments, and let's say let's say certain attachment messes up your recoil. I'm gonna show you what you can do to adjust your recoil in case a certain attachment you are using messes up the weapon profile, messes up the recoil, your recoil pattern. So you would ADS holding L2, same way before in the old game packs, like for Modern Warfare and stuff like that. You will ADS, whether it's L1, L2 for me, ADS. I will hold R2, press down the D-pad once, and then I can let go of R2, but continue holding down L2, and you will navigate editing your recoil up, down, left, right. So for example, boom, let go R2. I'm gonna keep on holding L2. Now I press down. The controller is gonna keep vibrating every time I press down. Every time I press up, bring the recoil up. Right brings the recoil right. Left bring the recoil left. So up, down, left, right. You got full 360. Let's say I bring the recoil down a lot of times. Just gonna mess up the recoil. Now I'm gonna let go L2. Now the recoil might not be perfect anymore because I just like screwed it up doing what I did. Let's see how bad I did. ADS to shoot. As you can see, it brought it down a little bit. It brings it down a little bit. So I mean, I didn't do that much damage. I didn't press it that much time, but you get the drift. You guys get the idea. That's the way you quick edit your recoil. But I would say do not mess with your recoil. Do not do any kind of quick editing if certain attachments or if your recoil is thrown off for some reason and the weapon AI feature is not picking it up or the weapon profile feature is not picking it up. All right, that's the only way I'll say to use the quick edit feature. Me, I rarely never use it. So, but I run different certain attachments. So, certain attachments you want to stay away from are like attachments with where is it? With here you go, with bullet velocity. I'll say with bullet velocity. And negative cons that has to do with your recoil control, like vertical and horizontal. Those are ones that's really going to make an impact on your recoil pattern. And then in that case, you will have to come in custom games and do what I just did, like edit your recoil. All right. Now I want to show you guys the weapon AI feature that they brought back, which is pretty dope. The weapon AI is pretty much it would automatically adjust. First off, if it's a semi-automatic weapon, it's going to apply rapid fire and along with 0 to no recoil for you. So for example, let's say you get 2 weapon profiles, right? I got the XM4 and the MP5. Those are only 2. But let's say I pick up right here DMR. I'll switch to a loadout with the DMR, right? I'll change to you so I can have it. Now I have this. This is a semi-automatic weapon. But I got only 2 weapon profiles, XM4 and MP5. I would, or you would like go somewhere quiet or custom games or whatever, not custom games, somewhere quiet, like away from people, whatever. You just picked up this weapon. Hold the touchpad and hold R2. Continue holding both. It's gonna shoot, reload, shoot. When it's done, you can let them both go. Now reload, because I just wasted ammo. Now you're gonna see this. If I ADS and shoot, it's gonna automatically apply rapid fire and little to no recoil. Check this out. You guys see that? Automatically. Look at that. Without having to apply anything or, you know, adjust anything. Simple as that. Yeah, there you guys have it. That's it. That's the weapon AI. That's how to activate weapon AI, and that's the weapon profile features. Now I'm gonna just have my girlfriend help me out and just test out the aim assist at 15. That is the default. Let's go. Alright, you guys. Now I got my girlfriend here. Split screen.
Hi guys.
She's in the bottom. I'm on the top. I'm gonna be testing out the aim assist at 15 default. Now, if you're going on with me, you can start off on default and go one up. Default might not be as strong. Maybe it might be perfect. Who knows? But it looks like you get no screen shakes so far. But again, the higher you go with your aim assist strength, the more screen shake you're going to get. Just bear that in mind. Let me show you my settings. What I'm running with 6.6, 0.7. Now, I explained in my previous video that I'm getting used to running at a lower ADS stick sense. I like slower. It to me is more stickier. It tracks the target more better. And that's just me, my opinion. Standard response curve type, because that's all they got right now. And to customize as the others, which is linear and dynamic, we already know. Target aim assist mode is standard. That's it. These are my settings. Now at 15, without further ado, I'm gonna aim at her and babe, do your thing. Now you can see the cutoff is very short. This is at 15. Now I don't know if bringing it up is going to increase the aim assist strength. Usually it's not like that. Usually you just get a stronger stronger screen shake, which means your screen is going to be like going like this. Like you're going to obviously see it, but still a pretty good aim assist nonetheless. Now go back, move more back, man. Go like a little farther back. Keep going back. All right, now stop right there. Now go left and right. Yes, you can see that it's still attempting to follow. It's still sticking to it as much as it can. But again, it's not an aimbot, so don't expect it to complete, you know, tracker. You're gonna have to be moving yourself. See, like I am, moving yourself. Hence why I play at a lower right here, at a lower ADS stick sense at both. Well, really, just this one. This one's like for sniping and stuff. But because, like I said, it tracks them more better by moving the right stick at a higher number. Even at default, which is 1. See the pass over, when you pass over, is still a little faster compared to having it like on my setting, which is 0.7. I know a lot of you guys wouldn't even dare playing at this, but the pass over, see, it's a lot more slower, see, and I'm going all the way with the stick, and it's like the slowdown is a lot more stickier. Works better to me, in my opinion. Works better with the aim assist. So I don't know how many of you guys could try it out or whatever settings you do, but hey, whatever you've been using, you guys stick to it. If it's been helping you out and working beautifully, I say don't change anything, because 9 times out of 10, when you start changing what you're so used to, that's when you're gonna hit a brick wall. It's gonna screw you up. But yeah, if you're testing aim assist out, I'll say start at 15 and go up one by one. Like go 16, 17, you know, the intensity, the strength percentage, and go from there. Test out. Go into a custom games and test it out. This game pack just dropped, so you know, we all got to get used to it and test it out. I know there's bugs and glitches and stuff like that. Collector minds are aware of other stuff. They're going to be updating the game pack, so don't worry about it. It's brand new. We just got it, and it's one hell of a game pack. We got weapon AI, weapon profile features, quick edit, aim assist. I mean, what more could you ask for? Except for the linear and the dynamic. You know, it's coming, so bear with them. They're adding more stuff. If this video helped you out, drop it a like. Subscribe if you are new. Check out my other content. And I'm out, you guys. Till next time. Peace.